Oh, live. Let me make sure. Y'all bear with me for a minute. Let me turn this volume up. Get some stuff ready so we can get this party started. How's everybody doing this evening? If you read the title, this is about Sun in the 11th house, and it's about women that have no friends. And I kind of touched on this yesterday. I'm gonna take these sunglasses off. I'll put them back on when needed. But you guys, I do sell these sunglasses. If y'all interested, I'll leave a link in the description. And my you can go to my Poshmark that's already in my bio, where you can click on the link. And I have several colors tonight. I just want to wear pink, and this is how they look. Okay, let's get started with the subject of mine. I did a video yesterday. The title was "A Woman with No Friends or a Very Small Circle is a Very Secure Woman." You can go back and look at that video as well. And this is kind of like a part two to that tonight. And just bear with me because tonight I don't know where to start with this, but we're gonna get it done like I always do. And I am one of these people that have no friends, and I know why I don't have them, and I do know what is going to have to manifest in my life to receive the people that are my friends. To some certain degree, I know this about me. I meet a lot of people through business. While I'm out networking, I'm out working because I had to have a candle company and I do events, and I meet a lot of people during the events. The thing is about it, when I meet these people, it's gonna usually the connection is for a short time, but it's very, very resourceful. It's very educational. It puts me into the right direction really fast. So that's the way God brings people to my life, and I do consider some of these people I met. They have helped me out tremendously. They have told me about new events, what's going on in the area when I first started. These people have been a blessing to my life, and I have give them much gratitude. So yeah, I have met some people that helped me along the path along my way. But as far as the tribe, no, where I could call a friend, like someone that's there to support me, and we got familiar ideals. We communicate on the same thing, and we've most likely been through the same type of trauma and same type of experience on our journey. Those are the people that I'm looking for. Those are the people that I need in my life. These are people that I could call on the phone and they do not misunderstand me. They understand me and what I've been going through. So let's get into this. I am one of these 12th house sun people. So by astrology, again, the 11th house rules your friends. And I'm going to pull up some of that information and show you the 11th house in the chart. And as y'all know, if you're into astrology, y'all know that the 11th house represents friends, goals, aspirations, wishes. This is the house of the future. Teams, groups, society, social media, hopes, humanitarianism, collaboration, organization, technology, friendships. It goes with your desire of your goals, and you want to reach those to the highest level. It's the house of the future. Again, 11th house in your chart. It's rule when you do 11 place over. You do your astrology starting with Aries. You're going to end up with your 11th house being in Aquarius. Aquarius is the ruler of these things. And this is what what Aquarius represent, all the ones that I just named. And again, friendship is there. You don't have any friends, look at your 11th house and it will tie everything together. Look at the sign that's there and look if there's any, if you got a stellium, that means 3 or more planets there. Everyone's going to have a different type of friend. And also, I know that the 11th house represents your father as well. Look at the planet and look what the look at the zodiac sign, and then if there's any conjunctions there, that'll tell you a lot about your father, and also it can tell you about your since if like I have Saturn there, so it's telling me about my my whole patriarchic side of the family, and it's telling me a little bit about their karma because Saturn represents karma as well. But we're not here to talk about Saturn tonight. I'm just telling you what I know within my Sun and Saturn are in conjunction there. Okay, as I said last night, it's a detriment. Friends could be in my detriment to me because my Sun is there, and with the Sun being in the 11th house, it's already where it does not belong. So that is the reason. Okay, that's what Saturn and the Sun are enemies. Saturn wants to pulverize the Sun because the Sun is the king, but Saturn is all about structure, schedule. You need to learn your lessons. Saturn's going to slow you down. Saturn will demolish the Sun. Yes, Saturn will. But since the Sun is in Saturn's home, the 11th house, because Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and also Uranus. So while it's there in the 11th house, it's not going to destroy that house because that's Saturn home. So the Sun is really just tolerating, they're battling. And like my degrees, I'm a 7th degree Sun and a 9th degree in Saturn. So they're right beside each other. So me looking at the energy in that 11th house, that Sun in the in Saturn there, I'm going to have I've had a lot of struggles in life, okay? I've been through a lot of experiences, and I'm going to only be able to accomplish everything. I mean, just everything through hard work because Saturn is there, is sculpturing me to be, you're going to get it. I'm going to give you your rewards, but you're going to have to work for it. So I'm used to that. Again, this is Saturn's house. Saturn rules the 11th house. Okay, so I get my rewards through hard work, but I have to watch out for certain things that are going to be a detriment to me. And I'm going to go back to what I told y'all last night about this. And the Sun and Saturn are there together. So the Sun, the Sun is dry and it's hot. And that Saturn and the Sun are constantly fighting against each other. And if you know that Aquarius rules the 11th house, and Leo, I'm a Leo rising, and Leo is my Sun, and which is going to be in my first house. But Leo and Aquarius are opposite each other because Leo is ruled by the Sun. And Aquarius is ruled, I'm in Aquarius's house, and it's ruled by Saturn. And so that gives you an idea about people that are Aquarians. And as you know, they call a lot of they call Aquarius in the astrology world aliens. Okay. And with you knowing that the Aquarius house, if your Sun is there, you have the same traits as an Aquarius. Like I'm a Gemini, but I'm a Gemini Aquarius because that's where my Sun lives there in that house. And it doesn't feel good being there because Saturn rules there. It's constant fighting and conflict. And so with my friendships being there, there's going to be some struggles. until I get after the age 34 years old. When I was 34 years old, all that those burdens and the struggles and the lessons started lifting off my life after age 34. Thank God, because it was tough. Um, Again, the 11th house, the sun is not comfortable there. It's ruled by Aquarius, and it's all about networking. Uh, the sun and Saturn don't like each other. The sun is king, and Saturn don't want the sun there, but it's there. Sun is hot and dry. Um, but again, after age 34, it starts getting better. But let's go to your childhood. With my son being in the 11th house, you're gonna feel alienated, lonely, out of place. Um, you're not gonna be comfortable being around just the common folks. Again, your son in the 11th house, you're king. You want to be the king there, but Saturn is on top of you, stopping you from using your ego to advance and take off. You can't, the Saturn is not going to let you do it. That's why you feel stifled. That's why you feel out of place. Because guess what? If your son is in that 11th house, you are being alienated. You are out of place. You do not feel comfortable. Um, so yeah, it's a very difficult placement in your chart. And if you are like me and you still here, you are one tough cookie. You didn't let Saturn pump you down, okay? Because that's what Saturn does to the sun. Say after age 14 years old, you are going through a lot of traumatic situations, a lot of hard lessons. And once you conquer those lessons and you learn your lesson and you're leveling up, you get your awards after 34 years old. Of course, you know Saturn. You have your Saturn return at age 30, and Saturn starts lifting things off your life. And you're gonna have another. So we all gonna have another solar return, God willing, when you reach the age of 60, around 60, 59, 60, and then you have another one around about the age of 90. Make a lot of dramatic change. Okay, let's talk more about. Bear with me. Let me get through these notes and let's talk about more about the sun in the 11th house. You're going to be a loner. You find friends draining, especially before the age of 34. You don't have much trust. You find out a lot of people are fake. There's a lot of jealousy. You start witnessing a lot of bad characters. And that's something that a person with the sun in the 11th house with Saturn, you do not want to be around people with bad character because you yourself are very judgmental. Yes, you are. You're going to be judgmental if you have this placement. You just got to know how to deal with it. I've learned how to deal with it as well. It's just part of it. You're going to be a judgmental person because that's the energy there. And you'll learn from your childhood that you thrive without friends. You don't really need them. All the sun and Saturn for me were doing, and the sun was teaching the sun, you gonna have to work for what you get. You just can't get it because you're the king here. You're gonna have to work for these things. So it could be a burden and a curse at the same time. Okay, and I put up some links in the video. I found some videos online that were very informative, and you can watch these videos. Just hit in the link, and I want to give them credit for me watching their videos, and they really helped me understand through the years about who I am and why these things were going on in my life. So, okay, your sun is in the 11th house. You most likely feel alienated. You feel alone. You feel isolated. Okay, because you're here to perform duty. Your duty through work. And a lot of us that have this have worked for the government or still work for the government, and you're going to be in leadership, and and you're going to have some discipline. With that sun being there in the 11th house, you're going to be with that discipline. You're going to be disciplined. You're a very disciplined person. I've known that about myself. I am very disciplined, so I expect others to be disciplined. Again, you have to deal with your ego with this placement, and and the way you deal with it is you have to, like I said, Saturn. I don't like the word humble. I hate that. I just do not like that word. I don't like it. But it's Saturn is always going to try to humble the sun. It's humbling you. People will restrict you from even speaking your voice or sharing your ideals at your young age. They want to humble you. But again, at 34, the sun can only stay in the dungeon for so long, and when it sprouts, it's gonna sprout out and make a big boom and go, and it's gonna brighten up everything around that person. Believe that. It happened. It happened to me. So the way to deal with your ego is to be of service to humanity, because as you know, 11th house is about humanitarianism. This is the 11th house. It's Aquarius there, Saturn. So you have to find the best way to make yours to not let the sun be the king and walk around with an ego. I mean, you can't be arrogant and expect that Saturn is going to give you your rewards. Okay, 35 and up, again, you're going to come up out that hole around about 34, 35 years old. The sun will illuminate itself and burst out of the hole, and that's through you being of duty and of a servant. And believe me, I did not like being of duty and a servant, but I had to put me in that place. It put me where I had to learn how to deal with the ego of my son. And you won't get support. Like we really do need support, especially me with a Leo. I'm a Leo ascendant. I really needed all the support as a child. It's no wonder that not having support as a Leo rising and attention and people listening to my voice, it didn't make me go back shit. I'm just gonna be honest. So you are a very tough person. You are a very tough person if you got to age 34, 35, where you finally can burst out of that hole and illuminate the sky. That is you. That's the energy that you have because you've been hindered so long, pushed down by Saturn, pushed down, because you're in that house. And I wanted to share some more. If you are a woman and you have a sun in the 11th house, these are some other placements that may also keep you feeling alienated, alone, isolated. You're out of place because you have Uranus and your sun are in conjunction, your Aquarius sun, or your sun in the 11th house. Those placements there will get you where you have no friends. Again, if you have Uranus and your sun in conjunction, your Aquarius sun, and you have a sun in your 12th house like I do, you're going to deal with feeling alienated and in an isolation. You won't get any support until after 34, 35 years old, period. You're not going to get any support. And then with me having that, in my 11th house, I need support to go to higher levels. See, I know that about myself. In order for me to always be able to level up, I'm going to need my support because my son lives in that 11th house. And the 11th house is about networking, community, relationships. I need support. I can do it on my own because I've been living this away, but your rewards will come because you are releasing karma. And Saturn don't have any options but to give you your rewards. You're gonna have to work for it. Nothing comes easy with a sun in the 11th house. You're gonna have to work hard. Period. Just period. That's the way it is. I am a witness of it. And I'm gonna get on more on how we're gonna get our friendships in a minute. You're not. I always said my friendships always come with being with a partner, being married, somebody that understands me. But I'm gonna be able to get it in another way too. And I've been getting it a little bit at a time, but it's time for me to get the big boom bang of what I need to go to the next level. And I will be receiving it very shortly in the future because I am doing this. Hi, tribe. I'm doing this. I finally got online. I'm finally talking. I'm finally using my voice to meet people that have similar characteristics, trauma, and experiences, and on the same path of the journey that I am. My people of my tribe are able to say, I had been through the same thing. And we're going to be here to help each other find solutions to this problem. I investigated for myself. Thought I heard something. And I'm sure you have done the same. Because if you hadn't, you wouldn't be here watching this video with me right now. Thank you for being here. And you're welcome to share whatever you like in the comments below. Oh, and I found a tidbit about people with sun in the 11th house. Okay, as kids, we thought we was grown, and I know I did. Because you are wise for your age, so you would, especially with me when Saturn in there, because Saturn represents my grandparents and older people, and a lot of my friends will be older. They will be older than me. So with Saturn being there, I know that about me. Most of my friends are going to be probably 15, 20 years older than me. And they just I'm going to be able to relate with them a lot better than someone younger than me. I found out that we love eavesdropping on older people. We listen to elders as that's the same as individual. We're equal. We think we're equal than the elders in the home, and we like to be amongst adults. And I noticed most of the time they let us be in the room with them. When the other kids had to go in the back, I was able to sit down and just listen to what they were talking about a lot of the time. You'll feel superior to your cousins, and you're going to be in there sitting with adults, but this leads into a false leadership. So yeah, that is a little quirk that it is if you are a 11th house sun. You're going to think you're much more intelligent and wise and have more knowledge than your cousins the same age as you, and you're able to be around older people because they feel the wisdom on you as a child. And I'll tell you why here in a minute. Again, us 11th house. Where I get to the 12th house, us 11th house sons and 11th, we need support. We're going to have support. There's no way of getting around it. Okay. Let's get more in depth in this. Okay. As you know, the sun is our personality, our soul, our representative, our father, and the way our fathers perceives, we perceive our fathers. So wherever your son is and what house that is, that's most likely how you perceive your father as well. The son is your identity, the way people look at you, the way you perceive others. It's your ego. Um, Being a son in 11th house, you're going to be a popular person. It's about your popularity. The 11th house is your friends, your social circle, your groups, your social advancement. You're a warrior. Yes, you are. If you're 11th house son, you're a warrior. You're a warrior soul. You're going to be popular even when we die. We pass on something, a will. We will be remembered for something in the world that we left as far as our career. We're going to leave something. We're going to put a mark down where people are going to remember us. That's 11th house son. We are wise and knowledgeable. We have knowledge for something to be done. We are great business people. We can run a business. And I have also a Capricorn in my 6th house. So I can run a business like no other. You hear what I'm talking about? I can run a business. That's the way God made it. Okay. You're gonna be great. If you're 11th house son, you're gonna be great in sales. You can be an artist, publisher, salesperson. I've been that. Publisher, public speaker. You'll also be a great public speaker as well. Let's see if that's any better. I guess that's what y'all think here. Y'all, I need some more. I need some support, some new equipment. I need a real camera and everything. But this is the way we're going to start. I'm just going to start it and keep it going because I don't like the color or anything of this device, but I'm grateful for having it. Gratitude that I was able to afford this one here. And you are possible if you're 11th house son, you're going to meet your partners of your romantic relationship. You'll meet them by doing business. Yeah, and then if you do get a partner, y'all going to work very well together. You can call it a power couple. Y'all can work, y'all going to be together solving problems and y'all going to be getting it in. Y'all going to get that 1 and 2. Y'all going to be making that money together and being very successful and proper and abundant and prosperous in whatever you do. I mean, y'all working together, y'all understand each other, y'all about that business. That comes along with it as well. You can, like I said, you're gonna meet these people in social circles of business, maybe at a venue or a event that both of you are at. It's a great possibility you'll meet your partner doing the same thing that you're doing. And people look at you as a regal person. But the thing is about it, they look at you as a regal person because they see that sun there. But at the same time, let you have a tower moment in your tarot card deck. Let me see. I'm gonna find my a tower moment. Let a tower moment happen in your life. They will talk about you and point out all your flaws and everything because they see you as one of these perfect people that never. It's like, oh, that she done fell down. Oh wow, I wonder what's going on with her. Did you see what she did? Because y'all look to us as examples of who y'all examples in society. So if you are a 11th house, a son in an 11th house, stay away from a drinking and stay away from drugs, okay? Because you will be punished like no other for having those habits. When other people get away with it and there's not much talk about it, they will talk so bad about you and talk so down on you because you're looked at as an example. You looked at as this regal person that someone has to show an example. Just know this is what this placement will do for you. Y'all, I'm looking for my Tower Moment card. They and just the way it's set up in your chart. Just know that people are looking at you for inspiration and an example. You're supposed to have all this wisdom and knowledge, and you need to be that. You need to be about that life. And yeah, when you fall, you're gonna fall hard because you're gonna have every jealous person, even family members. They're gonna hit, like I said, you'll get hit like no other. Y'all, I'm trying to find my Tower card. Where is my Tower card? Where you at, Tower? Oh, there you is. So if you have one of these moments here in your life, and I done had many of them, because I have to go through this to get to the next level. And people will dope you out. Again, you are here for inspiration. You are here to make the change of the world. You cannot be an alcoholic. You cannot be on drugs. You cannot be irresponsible, because Saturn is there looking at you. And boy, when the Tower Moment happened to you, you're gonna fall hard. Your wings are going to fall hard. You hear me? You may have some broken wings, but that's the way your chart is set up. Live with it. Make peace with it. I've done it. People expect a lot out of you. You expect a lot out of yourself as well. But you're a loner. You feel alienated. You've been isolated all your life. Your voice has been taken from you. People have not treated you very well in your childhood. But again, you're a warrior soul. You're a sun in the 11th house. Okay, let's get to the real nitty gritty here. When we do find friends, we're friends to the end. And we expect our friends to be as loyal as we are. And that's why we never have that many close friends, because to be honest with you, I would say you only meet one or two real people in your life as it is, even if you are a straight up demon out here that don't care. Everybody's your friend because y'all got so much in common. Y'all got the same, you don't have any character, no morals or whatever. And still there is someone the leader of that as well. But they do not, how can I say it? If you are one of these people that you get along with everybody, you're not looking, your tribe was been there since you came out your mama's womb. You you in a small town like I'm from. You get along with everybody. You get breadcrumb support. Everybody likes you. They party with you and blah 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 and all that jazz. Still, you still gonna want some friends, some real friends, but you can't get real friends when you're not a real friend. You did no work. You just did things to go along and get along, and most likely a lot of immorality and things that a person with morals, values will not do. I'm just gonna put that out there as well. Okay. Sun in the 11th house are here to make changes in the world. The sun deals with people from all walks of life through networking. See, I deal with all walks of life. I've been here around millionaires, and I've been around homeless people. I can talk to anybody at any time. It doesn't make me any difference. I can talk to anyone. Okay, that's what type of person I am. I do not judge people on who they are. I want to hear your story. How did you get to this position? I want to hear your story, and that's it. That's what I care about. I care about your story. And you know, I'm like, wow. Even if from you building your business up to become a millionaire, or you living in the gutter in the street as a homeless person, I want to know, how did this happen? How did you get there? And I feel like everybody has a voice, and everyone is entitled to that. And most of us, sun and 11th house, is how we think, and that is a positive thing. We have great organization skills. We are in a position of examples. We are examples and inspiration to others. They're looking at us. You don't need to be a dope head, and you don't need leave the alcohol and the dope alone. Okay. Okay. Again, the sun, it shows how you focus, your vital energy. This is where you wear your crown at in your 11th house. The sun is how you're so authentic, and how you are, or I mean, how are you here in life, the giver of life. The sun is where and how your soul thrives authentically. Okay. And the sun, as you know, is the life giver. So it's very important where your placement. That is your house, where your sun is. I am going to be focused on that 11th house all the time, because my sun is there. This is where my vitality comes from. My soul is there in that 11th house. And we find out what house your sun is. The sun sign is your essence, your everything. It matters the most. Your identity is there. Your individuality is there. You got to look at the condition of your sun and how it's going to manifest. Okay. Y'all were getting along in here. Okay, and the friends you make will be there to serve you in a cause action for change. You, sun in 11th house, because this is where I am. We are the action for change. We are the action for change. This is why we're here. We're here to help people change. We go way beyond family. You are from another world. We are from another world. Again, Aquarius, 11th house. Aquarians are known to be aliens. We're from out of this world. We are futuristic people. We're not from this time. We came here to make some changes, okay? Just go along with me. Let me finish. Again, this video is in my link. This lady that made this video, the link is in the description. You go way beyond family. You are from another world. We are from the future. Sons in 11th house, we're from the future. We come from the future. Reincarnate. 11th house sons. We reincarnated here to help people, to teach people. We have the wisdom. We have the knowledge. We're from the future. Okay. Every 11th house sun. I'm gonna have to do a video on the 12th house because that's where my stellium is. 11th house sun. Listen to me, my tribe out there. We're from the future. We come here to make changes. We came here to teach. We have a lot of knowledge. We have a lot to teach. We are looked up as examples. We are inspirational to others. whether they want to admit it or not. As they grow, they will. If they're part of their tribe, they will. They will admit who you are to them. They call us advanced souls. So advanced, we're aliens. And this is the reason why you always feel alienated, isolated, and alone. Because you're different. Again, your 11th house, Aquarius. Every sun in Aquarius that you know, they're aliens. And they were that title for a reason. If you're 11th house sun, you are too. And if you have a Uranus conjuncture sun, you are too. Okay, we are here. Where are you? We are here. We are advanced. Okay. Me, I'm advanced in communication. I have Gemini on my 11th house. That's where my sun. I'm a Gemini sun, and it's in Aquarius. So I'm a Gemini that relates and act like Aquarius. If y'all understand that, because my sun is in that 11th house. Aquarius, that's the home. Like the first house is Aries, okay? Then Taurus, then Gemini. Gemini runs the third house, but I'm a Leo rising, so you go around to the 11th house. Gemini. I'm a Gemini, but I am like I relate and I'm like Aquarius. So that's what makes me an alien. Because Aquarius people are very futuristic. They came from the future. They reincarnated back here to help people, teach people. You can believe it if you want to, but you already know it if you're Aquarius or you're a sun in 11th house, or Uranus in Sun conjunction. The 11th house. So, do you feel you've got a short end of the stick? Yes or no? Put it down in the comments. I know I certainly do. I feel like I got the short end of the stick. 11th house sun, Aquarius, Uranus conjunct the sun, and you're gonna feel alone, alienated. You are from the future. People from the future have to constantly educate, and it's exhausting. It is. It's very exhausting. We're here for a cause. We have to find our cause. We have to. And beyond the biological of life, ties reach masses. We're here to reach the masses, the organization, the friends, the group, to feed our souls. We are to be in leadership roles inside a group activity. Actually, we are the ones that run it. We know how to run a group. I know how to put things together. It comes very natural to me. It's just, did I have the support to do it at one time? No, because I had people that was trying to keep me at a low state where they were covered. Here's Saturn and there's the sun pushing me down. But after 34, it burst open. Hey, it's been on ever since. I've been on and pop on the 1 and 2, getting it. I learned who I was, lifted everything, all the sun's ego, confidence. It came on out of that hole that I've been tucked down. That's no longer me anymore. That person doesn't live here anymore. You can't use anything against me from my childhood or my past. You will be pulverized. Boom. Again, your soul from the future. You're here to teach. You're here to teach people how to think, how to expand, where to go, what to believe, and how to progress. Again, you're 11th house sun. You're a soul from the future. You're a warrior soul. You're here to teach. You're full of wisdom and knowledge. You're here to teach people how to think. You're here to teach people how to expand their life. You're here to teach people where to go. You're here to help them, to show them what to believe. You're here to, again, help them progress. This is where you came back here for. This is why you reincarnated from the future. You're on the front line of change. This is why we've always had no friends. This is why we always feel isolated. We are totally different. Totally. We didn't come here to play. We're here on business, okay? I've been telling the sons about my business. I mean, when I say that, I mean that shit to the bottom of my heart. I'm here on business. I really don't have time to be playing with nobody. When I do have fun, I really have fun, but I'm always thinking, I got to set an example. I'm here to teach. You're a teacher. You got to have certain sculpture in your life, discipline. You can't do the things that the regular folks do. You wear that king hat. They're in that 11th house. Your 11th house son. You got to have some morals about yourself, some discipline, because this is what's been put into you all your life, because God knows what you came here. You came here to help humanity. You're here to find a cause. This is how you're going to get your tribe. You got to know your cause. Find an organization, support your cause, your belief, progress your beliefs. You integrate into your organization, and you integrate it into your organization that have like minds like you. And then, guess what, you guys? That's when we're going to meet our friends. See? It's always a reason for the chaos and the mayhem and the madness. There's a reason for it. And I'm going to repeat this again. If you're Aquarius, if you're an 11th house sun, if you are your sun and Uranus conjunct, find your cause. Find an organization. Support your cause. Put your beliefs out there. Progress your beliefs. Integrate into that organization that you build. Integrate with those that have a like-minded souls like yourself. And they're coming. If you build, they will come. Then you're going to make your friends. Give yourself a clap. That's what it was all about. And you need to always share your ideals. Yes, your perspective is unconventional. You see things differently than anybody else. You're a teacher. You're wise. You have knowledge. You're here for the common folks to learn from you. Your ideals are going to be very futuristic, but your tribe will understand you. You see the past and you see the present because you're in the house of humanitarian, and that's who you are, and that's what you're about. You're going to be an activist. You can be an activist. You can be a visionary. You're going to be on the internet. You're going to be networking. You're a leader, and you're very creative. You're always going to be passionate about your cause. You're a leader of change. You think, you see the past, you see the present, and you've been in the future. You already know. And that's my conclusion about having sun in the 11th house and why women that's like that are always alone, and they are very secure women. And until my next video, you guys, much love and peace. Peace.